Hey everyone, good morning. I hope you guys can hear me. I don't have any feedback on my OBS here, so leave me a comment here in the chat if you can hear me. But at any rate, I'd really love to talk about Bitcoin. I want to take a look at some altcoins. Of course, with Bitcoin, we want to make sure that it's steady, stable, moving up, and then we can, get into all of our alts. And before I get into all this, as you all know, this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. You're responsible for your own trades, managing your risk, doing your own research, just giving my opinion on the market. So let's go ahead and take a look at the charts here. Again, assuming that you can hear me, any I don't have any feedback in the comments, but I'm going, okay, there we go, there we go. We're all good. So let's go ahead and move on into the live scene. Yesterday in our insured room, I gave a pretty bullish count. I said that it looked like we were creating a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we had completed the 3 going down for the 4. This is where we were at the time. It was about 3:45. It was the end of the regular trading day, and I said this looks pretty darn bullish. And this is literally it. If you'd like some proof, I can show this to you guys. I can show this to you all in our Discord. If you need access to our Discord, there's a comment in the YouTube chat. I can give this. I have put a link in the video description for you to enter our Discord server. But at any rate, this looks like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me just show this to you here real quick because this, I mean, it looks beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. I mean, honestly, it doesn't get better than this. And actually, this one right here, this ended with a really nice expanding wedge. This was, oh gosh, it was beautiful. All right. And then what happened? Well, we ended up finishing the move. All right, so let's just finish this because you can see I put some placeholders over here. I was like, I don't know where this is going to go just quite yet, but it looks pretty darn bullish. All right, so let's just map this out. With this minor 1, 2, 3, 4, and our 5 completed right there. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can count it out. It looks beautiful, and that was the completion of this 3 right here. This 3, we go down for the 4. All right, this looks pretty good as well. All right, so let's just go ahead and put these guys out here because again, these guys are not finished yet. All right, we're finishing the 5 of the 3. Okay, we're finishing the 5 of the 3. So let's just go ahead and zoom out. Now that we've got this all mapped in here, what does this look like? From this 4, a nice little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up here into the 5 right there, to the 3, working on finishing that 4 there. Now, I may be off base here. The 5 may actually be in the works right now, which I would prefer, of course. That is even more bullish. We're going to get a little bit of a pullback, more than likely, but our upside target is just way up there. All right, and let me just put this into perspective here for just a moment. Yes, I do think that Bitcoin's going to go higher. I do think it'll probably pull back a little bit before it does. It would be nice for it to retest this level here at about 35,000. But let me go to an hourly. Okay, let me go to an hourly. I'm going to go to, let's see here, zoom out there. Okay, we're at an hourly. Look at this bottom over here. This bottom over here, we did not violate this low back here at 28.7. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our waves chart. I've been talking about this, you guys, for a long time. Like, yeah, we're up here at that upside target that I've been talking about, but I mean, I can't emphasize the importance of my indicator. And I hate to sound, I feel like video professor sometimes. I feel like video professor. Try my product. No, like seriously though. Waves indicator said buy, like a major buy down here. The 1 hour, 3 hour, and the 12 hour was approaching. This was a great buy. Back here, the 1 hour and the 3 hour came back down. This was a buy. And I was like, when we were down here on Discord for our insured members, I was like, you can buy just about anything right now. Any altcoin right now is a good buy. Bitcoin was a good buy. I'm not short. Yeah, I was short. I got out of that short, and it was a good thing I did. I pulled about 2,000 per coin on this short here, but I mean, really. And now the problem is everybody's saying, like, oh, what should I buy? I mean, you need to buy stuff. If you've got my indicator, you know how to look for things. And I want to take a look at some altcoins, okay? I want to take a look at some altcoins. If there's anything you want me to take a look at, I'm more than happy to look at it. We're going to use our waves indicator to find if there's anything that's worth buying, okay? So I have said here, I want to take a look at Tron, Lumens, Doge, and Bitcoin Cash. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Right now, Tron is going crazy, okay? TRX USDT. We're going to take a look at it on Binance. Tron right now is going nuts, okay? But let's just take a look. Same thing, right? This is where I said buy. This is where I said buy. When you compare this to the Bitcoin prices, these are the places where I was like, we need to be buying altcoins. We need to be buying alts down here. I mean, would I buy Tron now? No, no. I mean, what's your risk here on Tron? Your risk here on Tron is crazy because it just pumped from 3.1 cents to 4.4 cents, almost 4.5 cents. Would you buy this right now? No, I wouldn't buy this right now. Do I think it's going to continue rising? Yeah, actually, I do. I do think Tron is going to continue rising. I think it's going to take out this high eventually. Like people are saying, oh, is Tron next? I mean, it might be. It might be. But one way or another, the best places to buy were here, which was the first place I said to buy, and then here was the second place. Those were great places to buy. But for right now, I think Tron is nice and healthy as long as it maintains hourly closures above 3.6 cents. Like, yeah, we're getting a little bit of a sell-off here, but I think ultimately it does want to move up. But is there a good trade setup here? No, not in my opinion, because your risk of it failing is, you know, all the way down here. You could buy right here and cut your losses on an hourly close below like 3.6 cents. But, you know, as we have found out, stop losses in crypto, I mean, they get hunted aggressively. So you just have to be very careful because this guy could easily roll all the way back down here to 3.2 cents. If I were to buy, I would say to buy down here at about 3.2 cents. But let's just take a look at this here for a moment. From this low here, if this is a 1, 2, we'd be working on that 3. I think it's probably going to move back up. Then we come back for the 4 and then the 5. Now, Tron just made a big move over the last 90 minutes. So we need to give it some time to just kind of figure out what it wants to do. If this is the 3 right here, it should flag for a bit. Flagging down here into the 4, then we go up for the 5. All right, that's the bell. The traditional markets have just started. So I'm going to go ahead and roll through these. Like, you know, Tron, I don't see any new setups here for right now. Tron is awesome. It did more USDT than Ethereum did the other day. I mean, yeah, potentially. It moved up, what, 40%? I actually think Ethereum, and since we're talking about it, let's take a look at Ethereum here. Actually, I think Ethereum is going to do okay. Like right now, yeah, Ethereum hasn't done much, but I'm telling you right now, as soon as Ethereum, we're looking here at the hourly right now, as soon as Ethereum breaks through 1,500, it's going to hit 3,000. As soon as Ethereum breaks 1,500, it's going to hit 3,000. We may bounce around here for a little bit, but Ethereum is going to double in price again. And it's going to happen. It's just not a matter of if, but it's a matter of when. Ethereum is going to hit 3,000. Now, what does that mean for Bitcoin? I think Bitcoin's going to break highs. Now, we may still get that pullback to mid-20s. That is still a very, very big possibility. But I wouldn't be interested in shorting right now, not with the way the altcoins are performing at this moment. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Lumens, XLM USDT in Binance. So this one also, you know, we went down, we hit our buy zone. So this is still a good trade, in my opinion. I believe that that 4 is in, okay? I believe that we've got the 4 in. Maybe that 4 was right here. Heck, maybe the 4 was all the way back here. But at any rate, I can also see Lumens. We have our targets here that we've been watching. Oh no, let me fix that. There we go. Our targets for Lumens are still sitting up there at 81 cents. Still sitting at 81 cents. Okay, this still looks like a good 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the 3, A, B, C into the 4. If this is the 4 right here, which I could see that being the 4, I could see this being the 4. One way or another, it indicates that we have higher prices. Stop loss we had set on the low right here. and we didn't violate that. That was a good stop loss. That was a good stop loss. I still think that Lumens is going to make its way up to 81 cents. Right now we're at 31 cents. Again, that's another 100% from where we're at right now, according to the USDT trading pair. Let's take a look at Lumens, because I am still interested in Lumens. Lumens versus Bitcoin. What is it doing? Well, we've got, let me just kind of zoom out here. All right, looks like a big pump and dump on Lumens, but also Bitcoin. Bitcoin dropped, Bitcoin pumped. So we can reasonably say that this is okay. Do I think that we have a good area to buy? Not quite yet. But once we do bottom out here, and it looks like we've got some support at 800 right now. It looks like we do have some support at 800. Right now it's 840. Right? You could buy, set a stop loss on an hourly close below, right? Not on price action hitting, because as you can see, we can wick down here easily. We're at 836 now. If it closes the hourly below 800, I would get out, right? I would get out. That is just my opinion. We're at 834. More than likely, you will probably be able to get in closer to maybe 805, 810. More than likely, you will be able to get that. But for this to double, very, very possible. Very, very possible. All right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. Doge. Everybody's talking about Doge. All right, let's just take a look at this guy on the hourly. I know we were talking, well, at least I saw some guys on the Discord talking about Doge going, all the way up to 10 to 12 cents. Let's just see if this makes sense. I'm going to go to a 3 hour. I'm going to zoom out because Doge has already done crazy things here. All right, so if this is, let me just zoom out some more. All right, so taking a look at this guy, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Okay, this is what I think is happening with Doge right now. From this low, we have a 1, we have a 2, we've got the 3, we've got the 4, potentially. Okay, let's just see if we can map this out. It could be that Doge is actually done, and that would make a whole lot of sense. I only say that, and Doge may not actually be completely done, but I mean, the exponential gains I think could potentially be nearing the end. And let's just map this out from down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think we can all agree that this is a major pivotal top for Doge. Okay, so let's just zoom out. So we've got a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the 3, A, B, C into the 4, and then this actually looks like a wave 3. So I'm actually tempted to call this, if Doge is going to be very bullish, if it's going to be very bullish, and it's very possible that it can be very bullish. Let's just look at this as a possibility, because this is very, very possible. All right, we put this 5 up here. We'll put the 3 right there. We come down for the 4. We put this 1 here. We put this 2 here. This fits a little bit better, I think. So this would support higher prices for Doge. Okay. Actually, if this is the case, this 4, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're working on 5. So 5 may not actually be in yet, and that's the 5 of the 3. So there is a very bullish scenario for Doge as well. Again, would I buy here? If this is going to create a pennant, all right, so we're looking at this on the hourly. You're going to want to buy as close, if this is a pennant at all, you are going to want to buy as close to, all right, so we've got A, B, C, D, E. You're going to want to buy as close to 3.8 cents as possible, and you're going to want to stop loss at 3.5 cents. Okay, because again, your upside target, if it is 1.2 to 1.4 cents, all right, so again, trying to buy as close to 3.8 cents as possible, you're going to put your stop loss on the other side of that. So that's going to give yourself about a 7.6% stop loss. But if this is going to go to 1.2 cents, that's 221%. That would be the trade setup I would take on Doge. I would wait for it to pull back because more than likely it will pull back to this level, 3.8 cents. That's what I would be looking at for Doge right now. This is the best trade setup for Doge. If you're interested in getting into something that is like super mainstream right now, everybody is talking about it, just exercise caution when that happens. You got to have a stop loss and you got to get out if you're wrong, right? Don't become a bag holder. If it does come down here and you get filled, your stop loss has to be at the low of this candle right here. Absolute worst case scenario, and I would not give yourself this much risk exposure, 16%, this low right here has to hold. Absolutely. My risk, if I'm trading a flag, I'm taking my risk here, not down here, because realistically you don't want this to go back below this low right here. And that's about 3.5 cents, about 3.5 cents. Get in about 3.7 to 3.8 cents. Get out at 3.5 cents if it breaks down below that. Alfred, if you click on the link in the video description to get access to our Discord, you'll find a whole lot of information on how to get access to our indicators, which by the way, the indicator said to buy Doge back here. And this is when the price was sitting all the way down here at these lows. Okay. Now, granted, it's easy for me to say that because Doge had a big catalyst for this upward momentum, but it still doesn't change the fact that the indicator, generally speaking, is right more than it is wrong when we get a buy signal in a bull market. Okay. Now, I do want to take a look at Bitcoin Cash. Okay, I'm going to take a look at Bitcoin Cash versus Tether. This one also has not performed very well compared to some of these others that have been popping off. So ultimately, big buy down here. Again, this is the place where I was saying you need to be buying. You're going to be successful with just about anything that you buy. Even if you bought Bitcoin Cash, which is actually not doing very well versus Bitcoin, it's still up 13% from where it's at. But now take a look at this. Bitcoin Cash versus Bitcoin on Binance. Look at this guy. Really serious buy signal that we're getting down here. Now, we've got this 12-hour, which has not curled up yet, right? So we've got the red sell that we got all the way back up here at 0.0135 on Bitcoin Cash versus Bitcoin. Now, we haven't gotten the buy signal yet. We haven't gotten it yet, but it is going to come. It is absolutely going to come. And Bitcoin Cash, in my opinion, is going to be one of the next that pushes up. Now, if you're going to buy Bitcoin Cash, I would buy it with Bitcoin, not with dollars. And you're going to buy, even if you bought right now, let's just take a look and see what your stop loss would be, because this risk exposure is fantastic. Give yourself 3% on Bitcoin Cash. Where are you going to ride this guy to? Well, shoot. Let's just take a look at this here for a moment. We've got this low right here. We've got this high right here, pulling it back. All right, let's just take a look and see where we pulled back. It looks like we pulled back to the 786. We pulled back farther than 786. Looks like we actually came back to the 887, which is not common, but we got right there. Okay, your stop loss is going to be right on the other side of this 887 at 0.011. All right, we're talking about stop loss at 0.011, and we're talking about buying at 0.011387. Probably can get a little bit better price, but really a 3.06% risk is not terrible, you guys. That's not bad. And where are you going to want to take this guy to? Honestly, you're going to be wanting to ride this guy all the way up here to this -236, which is a 57% gain on Bitcoin, right? So if you have 1 Bitcoin and you ride this guy out, you'll walk out with 1.57 Bitcoin. If you lose, you go in with 1 Bitcoin, you walk out with like 0.97 Bitcoin. Very, very little risk for very, very significant reward potentially. Very significant reward potentially here. So again, I'm looking at this as the 12-hour is oversold. We haven't curled up yet, but it looks like we're going to. The 1-hour and the 3-hour are all down here. The 3-hour, which is our yellow indicator, 3-hour is curling up, has been curled up. It looks really, really good. We're getting some bullish divergence. We're seeing so many bullish indicators on Bitcoin Cash, but really the whole crypto atmosphere looks really great right now. Okay, everything looks really great right now. So yeah, Doge, I think, looks like it potentially can move up a little bit. Bitcoin Cash, I think, is a really great opportunity. Even right now, if you're trading versus Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin Cash looks really good. Um, so yeah, that's what I've got on all of these right now. Yeah, so Lumens, Algo, SOL, hosting USDC backed by Circle. Coinbase is going to sell a credit card with Lumens returns on purchases. That would be really, really fantastic if all of that does come to fruition. Honestly, I think what happened over the last couple days, and I'm going to use this as my closing statement here, I think what's happened over the last couple days with the stock market and what has happened with regulated markets, I think retail is discovering that yeah, you can collectively come and pump an asset, but there's a lot of people that lost a lot of money yesterday when regulated exchanges shut down trading, forced people to sell at really asinine low prices. It was ridiculous what happened, right? So let's just take a look at this for just a moment. What happened yesterday was borderline criminal because you had trading stops, trading halts on the way down. And right down here, you guys, right down here is where retail got screwed because you've got a bunch of retail that bought up here, lots of trading halts, and down here, Robinhood liquidated so many positions. And look where it's at now. It's up at $330. It's up at $330. Yeah, it's spiked at the open all the way up to 412. And obviously it looks like we're in a trading halt again. It came all the way back down to 300. I wouldn't play this because of what regulation is doing to the markets. Crypto, you don't have that. Crypto, this kind of stuff is encouraged. Okay, but I think I think there's still opportunities for well planned out trades for you to continue to manage your risk. I think there's still money to be made safely. In GameStop, this was a gamble. This was a gamble. A lot of people made a decent amount of money, but there's a lot of people, as you can see, they lost big time because this wasn't even a long, I guess you could consider this being a long squeeze because Robinhood in particular, and I'm sure there are other brokers out there, they liquidated these positions just like you have in the crypto markets because they decided to change the margin maintenance requirements, and when the price came all the way down here, it forced them out of their position. This was regulation at its finest. This was basically BitMEX all over again. All right, anyway, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. It's been fun. I'm going to get back to the charts. I'm going to get back to the markets. If this video did help in any way, shape, or form, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. We'd love to have you in our Discord. If you're not in our Discord, there's a link in the video description where you can click on that, get access to our Discord. We talk about this stuff, stocks and crypto, all day long. All right, guys. So wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a good day.